Welcome back. Today's video, we are installing a CoverMate 1 on a Sunbelt 820 model, okay? These are made by Sunbelt that come from Houston, all right? And we're installing the CoverMate 1. Standard cover lift, not too hard to do, easy to work with, one of my favorites, okay? So for this particular unit, we're gonna count 2 slats down, okay? There is a little groove right here that when you slide it back, it will bump against one of these side slats, okay? When you feel that resistance, you can go ahead and stop, okay? This little hole right here, this little circle piece, typically lines pretty close to center on these side slats when you use it to slide back like this, okay? If you can see, it's slightly offset to the front, and that's fine too, okay? But when you mount this, you want to mount it pretty center in between an area, okay? Do not get too close to these little crevices, all right? You can cause cracks and damage to the cabinet, okay? So we'll get pretty low right here, and we'll mount this one right here pretty centered, okay? We'll do the same thing the opposite side, and we'll go ahead and put the whole thing together, all right? These aren't really too hard to work with. Sizing is pretty simple, all right? As long as you're pretty used to your spa, okay? Now, if you notice on the back end, this 90-degree bar doesn't exactly come too far back, okay? And that's gonna be okay because some spas just won't allow for it. Because if you get too far this way and you start trying to put screws on top of this slat, it's gonna make your bracket sit really funny on your cabinet, and you don't want that, okay? It'll start to bend it really weird because it's plastic, all right? So you don't wanna have these crazy gaps on either side of this bracket. That's why we put it in front of that slat to make it relatively flush, okay? And you can go ahead and